Well, folks said it would not happen, but it has. Carnival throwing a bone to people that are upset about their new rewards program. Plus, I got 2 cruises canceled and people are upset. And then we've got a very interesting question. What would you do if you were in charge in this scenario? Yeah, all that and a whole lot more on today's episode of The Cruise Show.
All aboard! Your ship is leaving. Talking about everything going on in cruising. It's the Lido Loca time. It's the cruise show. It's the cruise show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. Welcome to the Cruise Show. I am your host, Tony, here to talk you through everything going on in cruising. It's everything going on in cruising. It's for your face. For your face on a Monday the 15th. The 15th of September, 2025, and it will be a day long remembered because Carnival has listened to the complaints of its people and it has made a change. Changes. You may remember the setup of this story. A few months back, Carnival announced that beginning in June of 2026, they would be revamping their whole loyalty program. No longer a loyalty program. Now it's going to become a points-based rewards program where you earn points for the money that you spend. And because of this, some of those loyalty tiers, or all the loyalty tiers, were going to expire. So people that had been working hard to get to diamond status, to get to platinum status, they ran the risk of losing their loyalty level, and a lot of people weren't happy. Saw a lot of people being very vocal about it, saw a lot of people start to book with other cruise lines, and of course, if I saw it, then Carnival certainly saw it. And now today we have an update. Let me throw the graphics up on the screen here. I'm going to talk to you about it in a couple parts. First, let's address the super loyal. Let's address the people that are diamond and platinum. They continue to reiterate the message that the current program is unworkable, that they have too many people at the top tiers and they cannot provide the rewards that they're promising diamonds and platinums because of the glut, because of the too many people being in those tier levels. So what they're going to do is this. First, dealing with the diamonds. Diamonds are going to be forever. This is a big change because there was a lot of people that were upset because their diamond status that they'd worked so hard to achieve, well, it's not going to go away anymore. That's good. It was going to go away. Now it's not going to go away. So if you are diamond on May the 31st, 2026, that's the cutoff date under the old system. If you're diamond on that date, then you will be diamond ad infinitum. I hope that's the right Latin phrase. Forever is what I'm trying. Forever. Now, platinum's a different story. Platinums are still going to have to keep cruising to hold that platinum status. But to make it a little easier, there's going to be a biannual deposit of 10,000 points into every platinum cruiser's account. So I guess what that means is that if somebody is platinum on May the 31st, 2026, because they're going to receive this biannual boost, they will never fall below gold status. I believe that that's true. And again, there's some grace period here. If you're platinum, when you hit that date, you're going to be platinum through 2028. And then, of course, diamond status is going to continue to 2032, but it doesn't really matter because you're never going to lose that diamond status. It made me run to my account. I have 122 days sailed with Carnival. You need 200 to be diamond status. So that I'm 78 days short of diamond, but I've got 6 or 7 months, 8 months to get this done. So that means I would have to take 11 7-night cruises to hit diamond before the date. That might be just a fun thing to try to do. I have a bunch of casino offers, and I think Jenny B's pretty close. I can't think of too many Carnival cruises that I've gone on that she didn't go with me. So we might be really close. This might be what we do for the next 8 months. I mean, there'll be other stuff, but we might be trying to go diamond. But I don't even know what you get. But it just sounds like a fun challenge now. I'm going to gamify this rewards program. And Carnival also made a big change when it came to the loyalty for kids. I'm going to get into that, but first I want to share this. For this next segment, can I change the way I look? Watch how this happens so quick. Boom! Look, I'm very thankful for the sponsor of today's episode, Pair Eyewear. Pair Eyewear, online glasses provider, customizable glasses provider that you can change your look with ease. Look, this is called top frame. This is the red top frame, and it goes on top of my base frame, which is called the Drew. So I've got the Drew base frame. I got the red top frame. The online order process, so easy to complete. I was able to add my prescription. You can also get just reader glasses if you want, or you can get glasses with no prescription at all, just for the fashion statement. And look, if you've never ordered glasses online before, be prepared to be a little shocked at the ease of the process, and then also shocked at how much less expensive online glasses are most of the time versus what you're going to pay at a brick and mortar eyewear store. Check this one out. This got to be my favorite. Marvel superheroes. How about that? Customizable for inside eyes, but look, they also have outside eyes covered too. This is the sun top. I got sunglasses now. Look, I shouldn't be the only one enjoying pair eyewear. You can do it too. And you can do it at a discounted rate. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code that's on the screen. Use my code LALITALOCA15 for 15% off of your first pair of Pair Eyewear. Thank you, Pair Eyewear, for sponsoring today's episode. The Milestones, which I don't even know what they are. I guess I could look at the program, but I think you get Milestones if you sell a certain amount. Maybe a coupon or a free, I don't know. Any milestone experts, just jump down in the comments and let me know. But what they say when it comes to milestones is that they're going to continue to recognize the existing milestone awards that passengers earn through May of 2026. They'll be fully honored for 4 years. So you'll have 4 years to use your milestone reward if you earn them by May of 2026. And then when it comes to kids, this is a wild scenario. So because they're switching over from a loyalty points program or loyalty program to a rewards program that is based on points that you earn by spending money, that program's not going to be able to be participated in by minors, by people that are under 18. And so what they're going to do for kids in this scenario is the kids are going to assume the loyalty level of the parent. So if your parent is platinum, the kid will be platinum, diamond, so forth and so on. But it does set up an interesting scenario. What if one of the kids always went cruising with the grandparents? Could it be possible that a kid's got like a platinum or a diamond status that the parent doesn't? And now when the kid goes with the parent, they're going to get bumped down? Or what if a kid goes with grandma and grandpa, but not the parent? Are they going to have the grandparent status? I don't know. Those are the accommodations that are being made. Of course, they got to do it, right? They, like I said, when it happened, they have eyes on the numbers. How many bookings have we lost? How does it seem like other people are going somewhere else? Plus, they can obviously read and hear the outcry on social media. And well, I guess the outcry was enough for change to happen. So the big question I have at the end of this is, if you were somebody that was angry or upset at the original change, is this a salve on the open wound of discontent? Do these changes make you feel a little bit better about it or not? Leave a comment below. Okay, now let me tell you about these 2 cancellations that probably have some people upset. I told you about it recently that there was a cruise set to go on the Norwegian Joy in early 2026, January the 26th, 2026 to be exact. And the title of this cruise, Exhibit C, a true crime cruise. This is being put on by Sixthman. They're one of the people that do a lot of these themed cruises. And well, they've notified the people that were booked on this, and they've also put it on the website that due to unseen circumstances, the Exhibit C, a true crime cruise, has been canceled. There's really not a lot of reason as to why. They say they appreciate the community and they hope to do something with true crime later. But as far as this one goes, it's a gone pecan. So if you're an internet sleuther out there, time to get on it. Figure out Amy Bradley. Figure out what happened to this cruise. I gotta know. I would guess that maybe there just wasn't enough interest, or maybe a better offer came up for that cruise ship. But were you scheduled to sail on the true crime cruise, and now has your cruise mysteriously disappeared? Who did it? Was it the butler in the dining room with a ratchet? Talk about a cruise being ripped out from under you. I did get an email from somebody, and I saw this in some of the social media posts, that there is a celebrity cruise that was set to sail in 2027 that basically got ripped out of the hands of people that had already booked it. Celebrity Silhouette, they had an 8-night cruise that was set to sail February the 13th, 2027. It's been canceled, and the people that got canceled were notified that it was canceled for a full ship charter. And that's an old debate. Is the cruise line being scummy by taking, by canceling bookings that are already on the books in favor of a full ship charter? It's tough because if you think about it from a business perspective, who knows what percentage of the Silhouette was already booked? What if it's only 5% booked or only 10% booked? And now with the stroke of a pen, the signing of a contract, the accepting of one big check, you can have the ship fully booked and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. It does leave people in the lurch. People that said, man, the best time I can go on vacation in 2027 is February the 13th on this Celebrity Silhouette ship. And now I'm hosed. Celebrity is doling out some compensation. They're going to let people rebook, with no charges and locked in at the same price on another cruise on this ship that happens either on January the 2nd or on the 30th. Of course, they can get a refund. If they find a cruise that's less expensive, they can get a refund of the difference. Also, as a gesture of goodwill, as they're saying, all guests will receive a $200 onboard credit per stateroom, or if they're suite guests, they'll receive $400 in onboard credit. I'm of two minds. I have two minds about it. This is something that happens in cruising. A full charter will bump off people that already have the cruise booked. And I get it from a business perspective. And then I also understand it from the cruiser perspective. I'd be mad if this was the time I wanted to go on vacay and this is the ship I wanted to go on vacay. And now all of a sudden I got bamboozled. How would you take the news? What do you think? Leave a comment below. All right, now I got to tell you about a serious question that was asked in a serious place about a serious cruise. But before I do that, let me just do this. Are you enjoying the show? How do you feel at this moment? If you're enjoying the show, please hit the like button. And then if you're really enjoying the show and you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I'm here talking about cruising almost every day of the week. And the best way to stay connected with that conversation is to be subscribed. So like button, subscribe if you're feeling good. If you're feeling bad, I guess you could hit the thumbs down twice. Well, let me ask you this question. I really need to get to the story, but what is the pirate Bluebeard or the pirate Captain Jack Sparrow's favorite cruise ship? Well, of course, it's the P&O Arvia. I'm here all week. Arvia. No, this comes from the posting over there, P&O, Iona, and Arvia stupid question group, something like that. The question was posed: we've missed our ship by 25 minutes on Arvia at Southampton. Does anybody know if we will get a refund? And I would argue that everybody knows whether or not they're going to get a refund. The answer is no. No, you're not going to get a refund if you missed your cruise at Southampton, unless you have cancel anytime travel insurance, I guess. I don't even know if they would still pay you out. But, other than us being able to, kind of laugh at this silly question, it does raise a greater issue. Do you think cruise lines should give people a break if for some reason they can't make the cruise, if they have to no-show, if something comes up? Do you think they should lose all of their money? Do you think we should lose all of our money if we can't make it? Or do you think it should be like 50%? The revenue for cruising really happens in two big ways. The big bucket is people booking the cruise. That's a constant flow of money coming in. People booking the cruise. And a lot of times, it has to be. The cruise has to be paid off before you get on board. And the idea is that if we get you to pay it off 90 days out or 120 days out, then all of a sudden you're replenishing your money and you're more likely to spend that new money when you get on the cruise ship. I'm pretty sure that's why they charge if you don't show up, because they're losing out on that money. But do you think a full 100% penalty is fair, or do you think they should give you less? That's everything that's going on in cruising. Thanks again, Pair Eyewear, for sponsoring today's episode. And now there's really nothing left to do but dance and get up.